In 9 months, we are supposed to leave Texas and move to Albania, a country that we have never seen. And we're not even taking a scouting trip first. But there is one big problem. Our house still hasn't sold.
And the crazy part is, we actually thought we had it sold. We were under contract. We were making plans. We were looking ahead, and then everything changed.
We're also trying to move overseas while offering the house fully furnished, which means we can't even start selling our furniture because we don't even know what a future buyer may or may not want. So, right now, we're stuck somewhere between packing up our lives and waiting on a phone call.
Almost like a rock in a hard place.
Yeah.
So today we wanted to take you behind the scenes and show you what the next 9 months actually look like. What still has to happen, what almost derailed the entire plan, and why we're still moving forward anyways. Because the truth is, moving abroad doesn't start when you get on the airplane.
But oh, what a fun day that will be.
Yes, it will. For us, it started the day that we put the for sale sign out in the yard.
I think people imagine that once you decide to move overseas, everything just starts falling into place. But honestly, it doesn't, unless you're Terry and Reggie, our viewers, where everything is falling into place for them.
Yes,
We're not jealous, not one bit.
not one
Not one
bit.
bit. We put our house on the market at the beginning of April, and we knew that it might take a while. We were not expecting some magical overnight sale, but every week that goes by makes the countdown feel just a little more real.
Then, about a month ago, something happened. We did get an offer. Actually, it's a contingency offer, and we were so excited. We started talking about what came next. We started thinking about timelines. We started thinking that maybe this part of the journey was behind us. But that's the gamble you take with a contingency. For about a month, we didn't even have a showing. We weren't really moving forward with other buyers because we thought we had a deal. Then life happened. The buyers had some unexpected medical issues that came up and they had to back out. We completely understood. Our hearts truly go out to them. Some things are just simply more important than buying a house.
But emotionally, it was hard. It honestly feels like we lost a month of progress, a month of potential buyers, a month closer to our move. And when you're counting down to a completely different life, a month feels like a long time. But that's the chance you take. You accept a contingency knowing that it might not work out. You just hope that it does. But now we're back to waiting.
Square one.
We're back to showings and back to hoping that the next phone call is the one. One of the questions that we get all of the time is, have you started selling everything? And the answer is no, not really. And there's a reason. We have actually given potential buyers the option of buying the house furnished. So we don't know what they're going to want.
We can't sell the dining room table. We can't sell the couches. We can't sell the bedroom furniture. We can't start getting rid of some of the bigger things because the next buyer might want all of it, or they might not want any of it. We honestly, at this point, have no idea.
And it's a really strange place to be because mentally I'm ready to start packing, but physically we can't. It's almost like living between two different lives. One foot is still here in Texas, and the other one is already thinking of Albania.
The funny thing is, we've already talked about what we actually want to take with us to our temporary apartment, and the list is pretty small. We have a bed, two end tables, Diane's work desk and chair, one couch, a smaller TV, and of course, the espresso machine.
That's coming.
Definitely.
Absolutely. If I don't end up smuggling that, well, I can't because the plugs are different, but I would. I would take that to Albania if I could.
It's going to go with us wherever we go here in the United States.
Not a sponsor, Ninja. Yeah, that espresso machine was never even part of the discussion. that one's going. Here's the view from the front door. So, entry table. Sorry, hands in the way. All that's staying. Then you walk in. Then here is a guest bedroom. Everything in this room stays with any luck at all. We will not have to take any of it or sell it with any luck at all. And then here's my office. The only thing going here is the desk and the chair. Everything else stays with any luck at all. And you walk in to the living room. There, don't look at George's dirty stairs. We don't leave those in the house when we're showing it, but yeah. So there is the dining room table that y'all see us at every Sunday for our live. But yeah, all of this stays. Appliances, well, with the exception of the espresso machine, we all know that's going with us. But yeah, here's where y'all see us do our videos every week. But yeah, TV, clock, table, everything stays. Now this room is going to be a little bit easier because the only thing we're taking out of this room is the bed and the nightstands and that picture right there, just because one of my kids wants it, and the TV. Everything else is staying with the house. So this one is going to be a little bit easier. However, if we don't get a full price offer, then we have to turn around and sell it. So we'll see what happens. Here's another, it's just the laundry room, but brand new washer and dryer. All that stays as well. They can even keep the hangers. And here's the back porch, excuse the shoes, but here's the back patio. So all of the plants, those have seen better days, but they're coming back. But yeah, all of the plants, everything stays. So let's hope we get a seller. But honestly, everything else can stay. We're not trying to recreate our Texas house in Albania. We are trying to create a different life. And the older I get, the more I realize that a lot of what we own is just stuff. The memories come with us. The people that we love come with us. The experience comes with us. The furniture, that can stay.
Another thing people always ask us is, why aren't you taking a scouting trip? The answer is actually pretty simple. We're just not. We're just not gonna. We are moving there without ever seeing it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. EBP NYC, we missed you. Got your back. And we realize that that sounds crazy. Trust me, we have read the comments. We have heard from family. We have heard from friends. But we have also spent years researching, watching videos, reading articles, and talking to people. We're looking at apartments. We are learning about the healthcare. We are learning about the residency process. We are trying to understand what daily life is actually like there. And at some point, we realized there was never going to be a perfect moment where every single question was answered.
And honestly, a vacation isn't real life anyway. You can spend 2 weeks somewhere and absolutely love it, or hate it. But that's not the same as actually living there. For us, we'd rather stop waiting for that perfect plan and start living the plan.
Yeah,
That means moving to a country we have never seen.
because rebels like that.
Heck yeah.
Or idiots. Maybe it could be one of the other.
I like the first one.
Yeah, sounds better.
Yeah.
Most of you know that France is still the dream, but the more we researched Europe, the more Albania changed our timeline. It made us realize that we might be able to start this next chapter sooner. And at this point in our lives, sooner matters.
We don't want to spend years saying, maybe one day. We want to actually try. Is it risky? Absolutely. Has this house situation reminded us of that? Definitely. But staying exactly where we are has risk too.
And then there's the hardest part, family. We have 7 children. We have 11 grandchildren. That is not a small thing to leave. We are going to miss birthdays, holidays, random afternoons, the little moments. And those are the things that make this decision difficult.
People sometimes think this move is just about saving money. It isn't. It's about creating a different kind of life, a slower pace, more experiences, more time together, and hopefully more years actually enjoying retirement instead of waiting for it. We know that's the question everyone is asking. And honestly, we ask ourselves the same thing. We'll adapt, we'll adjust, we'll look at our options, but we are not giving up.
Nope. Now, this isn't some dramatic announcement. We are not canceling the move. We are not changing our minds. We are just sharing what this process actually looks like. Sometimes things move quickly, sometimes they don't. Right now, we are in one of those waiting seasons. And we all know, again,
It's our luck.
patience is Diane's middle name.
So that's where we are. 9 months left. A house that still hasn't sold, and a month of progress that feels like it just disappeared, and a lot of work that's still ahead of us.
But somehow, we still think we're moving in the right direction. Maybe not on the timeline that we imagined, maybe with a few more bumps in the road, but we are still moving forward.
If you've ever sold a house, downsized, or made a huge life change later in life, we would love to hear your story. What was the hardest part?
Because one thing that we're learning is that a lot of people are trying to build a different kind of life. And maybe the hardest part isn't getting on the airplane. Maybe it's putting the house on the market. Maybe it's waiting, which I love to do. Maybe it is accepting that you will never have every answer before you take the leap. And if you would like to follow along as we navigate the next 9 months and hopefully make it over to Albania, we would love to have you with us. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of when our next video will be out, which will be next Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central. We also have a live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central. It's the best part of our week. Also, you can support us over on Patreon, even though that's free. Or you can buy us a coffee if you feel so led. And we have merch if you want to visit the merch store. Every little bit helps. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.